Good morning, evening, afternoon, lads and ladettes. Okay, so OD-EX-2, which is this map, and our Dirtmans have less health. Now, if you've done this in the normal game mode, you'll probably notice that you can usually get through it before these two break, but in this one, we cannot do that. So, just need to shuffle out my katana and shuffle in a midnight, and then we shall be good to start explaining. Alright, so I have Scavenger and Vanilla. If you want to bring Scavenger and Myrtle in this particular instance, that's entirely fine. Cardigan and Spot, so two healing tanks, sorry. Just because it makes it a little bit easier if things go a bit funny, but as always, as I've said previously, if you have more than one AoE guard, sorry, my brain is on strike today, by all means, use them. I may as well use that skill. I suppose it doesn't really matter. With Estelle, it never seems to matter which of the two you use. I have Armia with skill 3 for the true damage, just to nuke a particularly pesky enemy. Pinecone, we've swapped her over to skill 1 because we want control this time. I have Ansel and Hibiscus, so I may only use one of the two. I just have a second one just in case. Vermeil for her pseudo AoE. Cruce and Midnight. So a ranged guard. So this one's actually pretty straightforward. It's not hard at all. So we're gonna pop in Vanilla first. Scavenger in next. And we're gonna save up some deployment points because we really need to start plopping in operators early. That's the real fight here, is that we need to start getting those operators in nice and early. Once you've got Armia in, so everybody at the moment, Vermeil is facing up, Armia is facing up. We're going to start fixing up these two just on the bottom here, the two on the bottom. Use Vermeil's skill. Vermeil's skill has a good cycle time, so we're just going to cycle that as best we can. These two guys will just hack away at that, no dramas at all. Then we're going to pop in, pick your healer of choice. It doesn't really matter which of the two you use. Cruise in here facing upwards. And now we are going to push our deployment points nice and heavy for our Pinecone. Which may not work out the way I want it to, because I'm just looking at these sandstone blocks and it looks like they are actually going to fight me for my deployment points. Actually no, Pinecone will be able to squeeze in there. So Pinecone in the center one facing upwards. If you don't have Pinecone, you can use any decent sniper. So take that as you will. I prefer Pinecone just because she has that AoE aspect to her. So pop in one of our tanks here, it doesn't really matter which one. Keep cycling those deployment points because we are probably still going to need them. Pinecone's skill, because as you saw, we have a little bit of a bottleneck going on here. So at this point in time, we're still looking very good. Here is our our chunky boy is not here yet, so speed up again. And Pinecone's skill basically stacks. It runs in stacks, so you can just use it as you need it. So that's why we're using skill 1, because if we do get a little bit concerned about anything, we just go skill, skill, skill. And Pinecone basically just clears the whole damn lot out. So we've got all our skill points sorted out now, deployment points, sorry. So we're gonna pop down an Estelle just here. Here is our chunky boy that we need to get rid of. After that, we're going to pop down Midnight just here. And I'm just going to speed back up a little bit. because I really want that guy to get into Armia, who I'm just gonna help. And I'm gonna leave everything on the field until those ones break, and then I'm gonna yank everybody back because we don't need them anymore. Hop in spot, the male skill, use some pine cones. And at this point in time, like I said, you really don't need a second healer. I mean, where you put them anyway. No matter where you put them, they'll be getting hit by something. And from here, it's just an easy cruise. If you ever get concerned about something, just pop that pine cone skill and watch as she wipes everything out. That's really it, guys. Nice and simple. So Pinecone does a fantastic job on this map because she does AoE without consideration of absolutely anything. As I said, nice and simple. Thoughts, concerns, queries, leave a comment. If it helps you out, like, subscribe. Hell, if you just like the content, like and subscribe because it really does help the channel. I'm an infant YouTuber and Twitch streamer, so yeah. Every one of those subs really does help, so thanks a lot, guys, and stay tuned for the next one.